Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Unbound playthrough. We are here on part 30. Last episode we had ourselves a little battle against our gym leader Galavan. Honestly, wasn't the hardest gym leader in the world. We dealt with it reasonably well. Our team is still as follows: Swampert, Garchomp, Drapion, Gengar, Ditto, and Galvantula. Why did I say Ditto like that? Honestly, because it's the strongest member of our team and I won't hear anything about it. But regardless, we are not actually in the middle of anything crazy right now. We're actually at a pretty relaxing point. No crazy fights happening. We do have a moment of just checking out this town before we go into the absolute mess that is going to be Viville Town. For the moment, we have a breather, so let's enjoy it while we can. The desert doesn't continue on for much longer once you head south of town. Be careful if you decide to travel in that direction though. You'll end up in Antisa City if you travel too far, and Arceus knows you don't want to go anywhere near that place. Well, that's not where we need to go, so actually, yeah, that's fine. We used to hold a festival every year to commemorate when Regirock finished building our little town. Regirock built this town? Nice, he doesn't even have thumbs. But interest in it has sort of just faded away in recent years. People are just too addicted to their TVs and devices, I suppose. She says, at the table, probably watching TV. Okay. While you were out there wandering through the desert, did you happen to stumble upon the entrance to the tomb of Borrius? Yes. Around here, it's known that the ancient people of Borrius hid a lot of treasure in the tomb. That was something we went past. It was. I don't know if it's something I want to go into. I feel like it's more of a after-story kind of thing, to be honest. But who knows? It says that in ancient times, Regirock helped Regigigas form and move together the Borrius region. He now dwells somewhere in the Great Desert. What a guy. What an absolute hero. We should check the Pokemon just in case there's anything we want to grab. I don't know if we've got like an upgrade in anything, really. We could buy Ultra Balls, we already have a bunch. Hyper Potions, but once again, we don't actually have that many. It's worth buying a couple. We have so much money. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I don't know why I was expecting us to be poor, but I was. I was really expecting us to be poor. We can also grab full heals now, which I do appreciate having. So we will grab some full heals. Just on the off chance we need some escape ropes, we'll grab some. And max repels, always are useful. I don't use them a whole bunch. I messed up. I meant to buy 18. That means I need another 9. It has to end in a 0. You know, multiple of 5 or 10. That's all we're allowed, okay? That's all we're allowed. When we're buying, it has to match one of those, or else you don't have OCD and you are blessed. The houses here are based off of a design found in the Unova region. They're from some town that boasts of pottery made from volcanic clay. Speaking of, there's a maniac somewhere around here who will buy some kind of relic pottery for a high price. Okay. You gonna give me something? Please, I'm begging you. Tell me you've fished for Pokemon at least 3 times. I don't think I have. I'm gonna say yes. You're a liar. You haven't fished 3 times, I know. Alright. For this dude. Just for this dude. Just for him. Do I even have a rod? I do. I have an old rod. I also have a good rod. I really could have fished a couple times. I'll admit, I definitely could have done this before, leading up to this point. I don't know why I haven't. But regardless, let's fish 3 times for him. He might give us a Super Rod, and that could actually be very, very useful later on. So let's go ahead and do that for him. And that is free. Hello, Remoraid, that should have been a gun. Okay, now we can go back to him, now that we've fished 3 times here. Hi. I have fished 3 times. Oh yeah, trainer that actually bothers to fish showed up at my house. This is just the inspiration I need to make a fresh start with my life. It's time to go party in East Borrius, baby. See ya, trainer. What? Oh, okay. No, I'll take the free goodie. Oh, that... This was not worth my time. This was not worth my time. I thought it was going to be a Super Rod. I really did. Unfortunate. There's something that this enthusiast wants to get his hands on, even if it means spending a lot of money. Ah, you want the relic things. I don't think we have any of those. I'll take a brief check, but I don't think we do. We, in fact, do not have any. We do have a Lucarionite. That's something that I want to use. Hey you, I got a favor to ask you for. I'm an enthusiast, a lover of hard things, if I do say so myself. grow up, Carl. Okay. But unlike my friend over there, I'm not interested in buying anything off of you. I just want you to collect 25 Heartstones for me. You think you can do it? That's a very strange request. That's a very strange request. Why do you want 25 Heartstones? I mean, I should probably take the time to do these quests, considering they can result in Megastones, and that would obviously be very, very useful for us. I just want to check which Megastones I actually want, so I know which quests to bother with, because if that's going to be a Megastone for Ordino, I don't care, right? That's just not something I'm going to have any interest in, but if it's for a Blaziken, I might. Hello, I've been stationed here by the Science Society to study fossils. If you have found one, I can take a stab at reviving it for you. I don't think we have one. I don't think we have one. So, unfortunate. What do we have here? This probably just leads to the KBT Expressway. There's no hidden item there. We didn't check south of this place. I remember that. Let's have a brief look south, and if there's nothing down here, we'll head to Viviltown. Route 16, Desert's End, to Antisis City. Is there anything that I can do down here? Something unseeable is in the way. Kecleon? Okay, we have Kecleons down here. Potentially Kecleons. They might have done something weird and made it something different, but it's Kecleon's mechanic. We'll need like a Devon Scope or equivalent, I guess. We can't go to the right there because we would need Surf, meaning I guess we head upwards into Vivil Woods, apparently. Which leads to Viviltown. Okay, that is where we need to go. Oh, give me this first of all. Yep, I will take that. Glad I went left first. Always good to collect the Zygarde cell. 32%. I don't think we're going to be able to find 100% naturally. I feel like I would miss one, guaranteed. So I don't think we're going to get any, like, Zygarde 100% happening. Maybe if we find enough, we could get Zygarde 50%. Also, Zygarde 50% isn't the most overwhelming Pokemon of all time. It's kind of underwhelming, I'm going to be honest. I don't really care for it that much. I kind of prefer 10% to 50%. Might just be me, but I really do feel like I just kind of prefer the 10% form. The 10% form's kind of cool. It's got like a dog kind of feel to it, you know? It's just more like a pet. Zygarde, I'm sorry, it's toothpaste. I can't see it any other way. I really can't. Zygarde 100%? Sure, that thing's a beefy, like, mech anime villain, right? But the mid form, it's just not the same. It's not a cute pet, it's not a mech, it's toothpaste. No one needs middle form Zygarde. So if we do have the point where 50% is available to us, I probably won't go back and take it. I'll probably stick with 10%. I'm also not sure on like the speed tiers of different forms. I don't know if it's like, is 10% faster than normal? Probably not. They probably have the same speed stat, right? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Either way, we'll swap it out the front. We do have Hyper Potions that I could absolutely use as we go through, and I could heal up in between each battle, but meh. We'll see how it goes for now. But now that we're just fighting random trainers, it shouldn't be the most stressful thing in the world. We should be able to deal with most trainers without any real effort. This is how I get absolutely wrecked by a random trainer with this mindset, by the way. But still, we should be okay. We should be okay. One thing I have been thinking about, because the new games are on my mind a little bit, right? And with the new games, they're obviously going to bring out, like, a couple of things to do with Generation 8, considering that's when the Gen 4 remakes are being made. They're being made alongside the generation that Sword and Shield came out, meaning there's a good chance that Dynamaxing is going to be a thing in this game, which means potentially more Gigantamax forms. Are we going to see Sinnoh with a Gigantamax Garchomp? Is one thing that has really been on my mind as terrifying. On the one hand, it might be a good thing because it's quad weak to ice, and there's probably going to be like some decent coverage throughout the game as you go through, so there should be like a reasonable ice type move that you can pick up on a Pokemon along the way. But at the same time, there's going to be some like Dynamaxing stuff in that game, right? Because think about Aurus. Aurus had Mega Evolutions like how X and Y did. It would just make sense for there to be Dynamaxing and Gigantamax forms. I'm kind of interested to see which things get new forms. Question of the day, because I feel like doing one today, what new Gigantamax form would you like to see? For me, I've already mentioned Garchomp as one that's been on my mind, so I guess that's kind of the one that I've been thinking about the most. Maybe it's not necessarily the one that I want the most, but it's definitely the one that I think will be in the game. As for one that I want the most, that's much more difficult. That is much, much, much more difficult. I'm trying to think of like some of the aces of the gym leaders. Like you've got the Roserade or Gardenia. I think that could be pretty cool. There's some things you could do with that. Kranitos probably won't be getting a Gigantamax Swarm. Just gonna throw that one out there. Although, if it did, I would be all for it. Can you imagine? You go into the first gym, alright, and he just whips out his Gigantamax Kranitos. Not even Rampardos. Kranitos. Okay, you heard right. I would personally love that. It would be so stupid and goofy. I am all for it. I am all for it. But yeah, I guess my mindset really is just Garchomp. I think Garchomp is probably the one, right? Maybe a different one of... I'm trying to even think of, like, the gym leader's aces throughout the game, and to be honest, don't remember. It's been so long. I remember Roserade and Kranitos because I fought them the other day when I played through Pokemon Diamond a little bit. I still need to continue that, by the way. But at the moment, I really don't know. It's hard. It's hard to think. This charge does some decent damage from Toxic, that's fine. We have full heals if we really want to use them. I don't really want to use all of my healing supplies at random points, but then again, we can't use them in battle anyway. I don't know why I'm so set on saving my items for battle when I literally can't. It's really stupid of me, but here I am. Also, my nose is really itchy for some reason. I don't know why. Level 49, very nice. Trying to let Acupressure. That has some luck involved in it. This has some luck involved in it. But if we were to get like an accuracy boost, speed boost, you know, it could be really good. I don't need Night Slash if I have Knockoff. Because Knockoff, every Pokemon has an item, right? So it's always going to be base 100 power plus stab to 150. Night Slash, even with a crit, basically just hits 150. It's not really worth it. I'll learn Acupressure. I'll gamble. I'll play the gacha. You know, I'm still playing Genshin Impact. All right, I got the new. I got Kokomi in like 10 rolls. I got Tartaglia in like 40. I'll play the gacha. All right, I'll do it. I'm still the idiot that's trying to like get every character in Genshin Impact without spending any more money. So I spent money on that game very, very early on. I spent 100 when the game first came out, thinking of it as like, this is how much I would be willing to pay for an MMO, like a year's worth of subscription. I don't feel bad about spending this money. I mean, I do because I'm losing money, but like, it's a free-to-play game. I don't feel bad about spending an amount of money that I'd be willing to spend on buying the game in the first place. I don't want to, like, a year down the line spend more money. That's kind of my mindset on it, and I haven't. Still missing some characters, but I play too much Genshin. Hi. Nice of you to finally make it. Yeah, sorry, I was talking to the trees about Genshin Impact, as you do. Sorry, I can tell you got here as quick as you could. I'm still all on edge right now. Don't battle me. While you were making your way over, I tried scouting the area to look for the shadows, but so far I've had no luck. You'd think they would have left you a sign or something. It's not like there's even anyone around to ask. This town is practically deserted. I've only seen one guy in a cloak standing by a warehouse on the north end of town, but that's it. Well, that sounds like a lead. I'm going to head on up there. Whoever that guy is, he's going to give us some answers. Maybe there. Okay, he didn't battle me at least. I was a little bit afraid for a second there. Let's just say Riddletown. Okay, you mentioned signs, so I thought maybe I should, like, click the sign. Did I go past a sign in that forest? I can't even prove that I'm literate to that one guy. I keep going past things. Unfortunate. I will take this, though. Didn't go past that one. Give me that. Give me that. Can I get to... That's annoying. I just wanted to go to the Pokemon Center. Galvantula, don't worry. Just keep dealing with your poison. Give me a moment. You know, we'll get to the Pokemon Center eventually, buddy. He's fine. He's fine. My nose is really itchy, and I don't know why. What happened? What happened? It can't even be, like, spring stuff, right? not spring anymore. Why is my nose so itchy? It's distracting me. Is there anything in the flower bed? I will click every spot. I'll do it. Is it gonna be the last one? There's nothing in the flower bed. But you know what? Maybe it's here. Maybe it's in these flowers. A distraction. Okay, alright, you know what? Never mind. So can I not enter any of these houses? Door's locked, makes sense. Door's locked, makes sense. What are these sensible people doing out here locking their doors? Gross. I'm gonna lead with Galvantula just in case there's any battles that happen here. I can lead with my sticky web. You, Fug. What are you doing here? Standing guard against trainers like you. Higher-ups told me to make sure no one gets inside, no matter what. An attack on the base is imminent, so it was only a matter of time before someone tried barging in. But I have to say, I expected more of a fighting force. If you think this is the full force, you're sorely mistaken. A backup will arrive any minute now to blow you out of the way. I mean, we maybe could have, like, tried to deceive him a little bit. You know, get him off his guard, attack from the side, sneak your way in. No? Okay. Heh. Thanks for confirming our suspicions. Yep, see, that's what it means. It's not smart, you know? If only it mattered. Even if someone did get past me, our security measures are impenetrable. Beyond this doorway, rows and rows of other grunts stand waiting to stop anyone who tries to break in. Chew on that, you arrogant little fool. I'll just have to destroy them all myself. Go, other guy, rival, douche, go. I believe in you. I'm gonna leave it all to you. Ooh, that's a nice looking ship. Do you think they like Darkrai? Okay, hi, alright, I guess. Looks like you couldn't keep your balance. Heh. I told you our backup was coming. Nice Tyranitar. Tyranitar, use Crunch. Tyranitar, return. If he has a Tyranitar, does that mean the level cap's 55 now? What? He had it coming to him. Quick, let's head inside while he's still unconscious. Unconscious? You just crunch him. I feel like he's gone, but okay. Man, what an entrance. Well, I guess we're heading in. We don't have much time, Carlos. That grunt I knocked out could come to any minute now. We need to get moving. The only thing is... I see them. There's that security door in the way. Not to mention, those grunts on the other side don't look so keen on letting us through without a fight. We'll need to come up with some sort of plan to get past them. How about we battle them? Oh. What the? Is that a Shadow Warrior? Blow? Blow where? That's fire. Got it, we're gonna live! Gone. Destroyed. Aklov promised me he would protect us if he joined. You can't hurt me. You're not allowed to. What is that thing? Do something, Carlos. Why me? I need to talk to it or something? Talking's not my strong point. Gotta be honest, talking's really not my strong point. Battling, however, that I'm all here for. Warrior level 50? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Squeeze? Huh? Paralyze? Huh? Living. One. Okay. Duck Punch? What type are you, buddy? What type are you? You're not Dark type, huh? Well, not Ghost type, I should say. Possibly Dark type. Well, Toxic seems like a good idea. Toxic does seem like a very good idea. We are going to use Toxic. For sure. That is absolutely what we're going to do. Rocky Helmet damage also matters. It doesn't have 1 HP. Also good to know. It's not Shedinja, just reskinned. Okay. Regardless. Any Lumberry? No Lumberry. We win. Cool. Alright, so we win eventually at least. We'll knock off whatever item you have. No, I can't knock off. I just suck punched. I'm stupid. Ignore me being really stupid. That was really stupid. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Toxic's gonna do the job regardless. So I'm not super concerned. We've seen Dragon and Fire. Living at 1 HP. Nice. Cross Poison does nothing, makes sense. Okay, alright, Poison's not the, most super effective move in the world against a lot of things. Toxic, once again, gonna rack up. I'm gonna act under the assumption that there is a I'm gonna go... Can I just copy his Wonder Guard? Wait. Oh, I can't transform into things that have aura. Right, yeah. Unfortunate. Ditto, you don't deserve this fate. Live. Live. Swampert can live a hit. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just take it out with Toxic. It's all good. Maybe it's typeless, and this is actually the way that they expect people to deal with it. It might just be a pure Dark type. It might be like Dark Fire or something. But regardless, that works. I hope we don't have to fight more of those, because I didn't learn a whole lot about what its typing could be. But at the moment, like Dark, Dragon, Fire kind of fit the theme. We'll keep those in mind, I guess, if we ever see another one. The remains of the Shadow Warrior fell apart and its soul was laid to rest. That was a close one, Carlos. A few more seconds and we both could have been burnt to a crisp. I like crisps. Now that the path has been cleared, let's head down. Hopefully we can avoid more of those things. Like the fact that now it counts as being in the warehouse. Okay. I'm going to quickly run and heal. And then I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. It's a little bit shorter than normal. I am aware of that. But if I talk for long periods of time, my face starts to hurt. As I realized when I recorded that Pokemon Sword episode yesterday, I really shouldn't have done the gym leader as well, but I did, and it made my face hurt for a little while afterwards. I'm really trying to, still keep things going on a normal schedule for the sake of, making sure the playthroughs get completed before the new games come out, but also I'm trying to, not be in pain, so it's juggling. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode, regardless, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!